Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. We are very much zoomed in today because we have not done this in a hot minute, but we are doing a shop my stash slash like get ready with me. Typically every month I do a subscriber picks my makeup, but this time I did not get a chance to do so. So we're just doing a good old fashioned shop my stash. I have some new products in here that I've not tried, and I have some products in here I've not worn in a long time. So you guys want to see my shop my stash and just hang out with me and let me get ready with you and talk to you guys what's going on in my life, well then definitely keep watching. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna go ahead and turn the camera around and we're gonna go ahead and shop our stash. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and do a good old-fashioned shop with me. It has been a minute. Usually I do subscribers pick my makeup and I haven't had a chance to do it last month like I wanted to, so I'm definitely gonna have to make it up for you guys. I just had so much going on and I'm so sorry, but we're gonna go ahead and do a good old-fashioned shop my stash. So let's go ahead and dive straight into my collection. Let's see what I have not used in a hot minute. Actually, you know what? I have not used this primer in a hot minute, and I remember this brand reached out to me and asked me what I thought about this primer and if it was really good for oily skin, and I said I did not like it. So we're actually going to use that today. And then for foundation, what have I not used for foundation in like a hot minute? Let's see. I feel like I haven't used, I think like the NYX Blur with me. I think it's been a minute since I've used this foundation, so I use this today. For concealer, what have I not used for concealer in a hot minute? Oh, you know what? Let's do Dominique Cosmetics. I have not used this in a hot minute. For setting powder, what can I use for setting powder? For setting powder, oh my gosh, I forgot I have more setting powders back here. Oh my gosh. You know what? You guys have not seen me use this setting powder. I'm gonna save this though for tomorrow's video. So instead, why don't we use my, for my face, we can go ahead and do the Nikki Joy Cosmetics pressed powder. And then let's do bronzer. What can we use for bronzer? All right, what have I not used in bronzer for a hot minute? You know what? I haven't used my NARS bronzer in such a hot minute. Let me use this. And then for blush, I have actually never used the Jaclyn Cosmetics blush before. I've never even used this. Let's go ahead and try this. And then for highlighter today, what can we use for highlight? You know what? I have not. Oh, why don't we do the Fenty Beauty like diamond? This has not been touched in a long time. Okay, perfect. Now for eyes, I'm gonna use the new Florasis palette along with these two products right here. So now we gotta come up with lips. All right, I think, like I said, I am doing a full face of new makeup tomorrow, but I think I'll try the Huda Beauty lip liner. And then for like a lip product, oh, what can we use? Oh, why don't we use like, why don't we use one of these? We'll use one of my Makeup by Mario lip tints, my Makeup by Mario plumping lip serum. I have not used this in a hot minute. We'll use that. I'm just gonna pick the color when I do my makeup to pick the right color to match. I think it'd be like something like this. Oh yes. All right, and then we'll base like our liner and everything that based upon the color. But then let's go ahead and pick out a setting spray. So for setting spray, I will use my Benefit Professional Setting Spray. Oh, and I'll probably mix it with the e.l.f. Okay, so here's all the new makeup from my stash. We do have some new makeup that I have not tried. We also have some old makeup that I have not played with in a hot minute. So let's go ahead and turn the camera around and get started. Alrighty, so now that we have all the goodies sitting in front of me, I want to welcome you guys back to another episode of Vlog-O-Ween, where I try to post almost every day in the month of Halloween. It's not always guaranteed, but I will try my best. So with that said, guys, we are going to go ahead and dive straight on in. I have some new makeup products sitting in front of me, and yes, I am gonna do a video tomorrow where I'm trying out all the new makeup I got in PR. It's a lot, so I'm kind of like breaking it up into multiple videos. So today we're gonna try the Merit Solo Shadow, and I'm also gonna mix it with the Florasis eyeshadow palette right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just like set my eye base because I realize I don't have that in front of me. Anywho, let's go ahead and look at the Florasis palette because I think this is gonna pair very nicely with the Merit Solo Shadow because it's the Solo Shadow I have looks like it's just brown, and then we have this really gorgeous eyeshadow palette right here. I'm gonna probably play with like the more like neutral shades today because they are just so freaking pretty. And I also have some new Halloween nails, and I hate them because they're so pointy. And yeah, I've been trying to do press-on nails because I've been enjoying press-on nails, but I realized that I like more of like this style press-on nails than I do like the pointy I'm gonna poke my eye out style of nails. So it is what it is. But anyway, I figured I could sit here and I'm gonna be bitching about my nails because this shit hurts. Oh my god, my life lately. I figured I could sit here and do like a shop my stash while also kind of like catching you guys up on my life because my life has just been lifing recently. So if you guys did not see, this past Friday on my new makeup release videos, I actually talked about how Glamlite invited me out to the Halloween party that they are having for their 2 collections because they are launching a Friday the 13th collection, which by the way, it launches this Friday. It looks like we are getting an eyeshadow palette, a brush set, a candle, a mirror, a duochrome highlighter, like a lentacular motion bag. Like it is coming. Like so many good things are coming with it. Here's all the collection that we have so far. Obviously, you guys can use code AllieD, which will save you guys 15% off this collection. And I believe that they are launching Friday. And I believe they're launching the Nightmare on Elm Street collection next week. They did ask in their stories if they should put both launches out together. A lot of people said yes. I don't know if they're going to though. Let's go ahead and dive into this little Merit Solo Shadow. It looks like this. Looks like just a bronze. Like a bronze, it looks like just a brown shadow. I don't know. And it comes with like a brush stick, so we're going to use that to apply it. But launch it together. But it looks like they're not going to. So this is everything that we see right now for the Friday the 13th collection. And as soon as I have more details, I will absolutely let you guys know more details about this collection. It looks super cool. It definitely has some more browns. It definitely has some reds in it, which people are really kind of wanting for the Scream collection. So now it's going to be in the Jason collection. And wow. This has like no freaking pigment. Like what the heck? So I'm actually really excited for the Friday the 13th collection. Now, it would have been really cool if they would have launched both collections together because then it could have been like a Friday the 13th versus Nightmare on Elm Street, like Jason versus Freddy, just like in the movies. It'd been kind of cool if there was like a battle between the two, but they ended up not doing that from what I can tell. So anyway, they have a massive Halloween party that is on Thursday the 12th, and they invited me out, and I was going to bring my best friend Alyssa because Corey could not go because he has work and he has school and he just cannot take off, and we can't really afford for him to take off either. So we were invited out and we got our tickets, got the hotel, and we were so excited because Alyssa's first time. I was really excited to go see Glamlite, go celebrate with them. And unfortunately, and I'm really bummed about this, and this is no one's fault, like at all, but unfortunately I did have to cancel the trip like 2 days ago because my best friend ended up having an emergency with one of her kids. And for me, like, family comes first, and she felt so bad. She was so apologetic. She's like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, don't apologize, like your kids come first, like that's not even like a question. And so we ended up just canceling the trip, and I'm really sad because I really wanted to go, but I really do hope that everybody who does go to the Halloween party has the best time in the entire world. I will say that when I told Angelica I wasn't able to make it, oh my god, she was just so sweet, so incredible about the whole situation, was trying to like take care of me, and I was like, no, it's okay. And I just also think that everything happens for a reason, because I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't have the money for LA. LA is super expensive. I don't really have the money to be going out there to begin with, taking time off at work, spending money on food and Ubers and all the type of stuff. And yesterday when Alyssa went to go take her kids to the doctors for a follow-up because of the emergency, she found out that her eldest has a double ear infection. So she's now dealing with she's now dealing with 2 sick kids, and she's like, great, like hopefully this doesn't come in threes, because she has 3 kids. So she's like, I hope this doesn't come in 3. And I really feel for her right now. And having her eldest have a double ear infection, she said that she's just beyond grateful that like we ended up not going, because she just would have felt absolutely horrible as a mother, leaving her kids behind when they're just really sick and need her. And, you know, I just said everything happens for a reason. So I'm not going. Glamlite was incredibly sweet, very, very gracious about it. Giselle was just so unbelievably kind. I'm beyond grateful for her and the team at Glamlite. And I'm sad I'm not going, you know, because it was such a great opportunity to go out there to, you know, celebrate the Halloween go celebrate the launches with Glamlite, check out the products, you know, hang out with the team and stuff like that. But you know what? I know that there will be more opportunities in the future. At least I'm hoping. I really am hoping. And just that everything happens for a reason. You know, this just wasn't my time to go out there, and that's okay. I am just very, very understanding that family comes first. And that has always been like a big priority in my life. That family always comes first. And so, you know, I just wanted to let, you know, Alyssa know because I felt so bad because she felt so bad and felt so guilty. But I was like, girl, don't even stress about it. Like, don't even be upset. I'm not mad. It's okay. Life happens. There will be more opportunities. So I wanted to let you guys know because I told you guys last week in that video that I was super excited to be going out to LA to go to the party, and unfortunately that's just not going to be able to happen. But you know what? There will always be another time. So now that shadow is laid down, it's very creamy, but it is kind of drying down to like almost like a powder feel. But like also, I don't like it. Like it's like I put like a brown concealer in my eyes. It doesn't really do anything for me. I wouldn't just wear this by itself. I don't really like the consistency. I don't like the formula, and I'm not a big fan of the color. So there's that. Yeah, there's that. Okay, so let's go into the Floraces palette. I'm going to take like kind of like these 3 shades right here to try to make some sort of like look out of this. So I'm going to go into this first one. Oh God, I really, really hate that like I'm ruining this, but we're going to take this and we're going to start to put this like on this. Oh, but that is pretty right here on the sides. Well, I'm going to attempt to, but my nail might be an issue. But yeah, so that's kind of like what happened there. And I did have to go to Spirit Halloween yesterday. I had to return my Halloween costume because I'm just not going to like wear my Halloween costume because I bought a Freddy costume. Alyssa bought a Jason costume because we were both going to go as Freddy and Jason. I even got these nails to like wear with my costume because I wasn't going to like travel through the airport with like the Freddy hands because I don't know how well that would have like occurred. Like I don't know how well TSA would have taken that for me to go through the airport with like Jason with Freddy like claws. So I ended up having to return everything yesterday and get my money back. Thank gosh, because I had up until the 26th, which is my birthday, by the way. So I just was able to. I was just glad I was able to return that. But I did keep the nails though because I really want to do like my Freddy nails when the Freddy collection launches. I think that'd be really, really cool. Alright, so I'm just gonna lay this right here. And then I'm going to take kind of like a mix of these 2 right here. I'm assuming they're like the same shade. I would assume. I'm just going to put that kind of like right here in the center. These are really, really pretty shimmers, by the way. That happened this week. And then this past month, I have just been dealing with a really just like rough mental state. And I'm actually pulling out of it. But I'm a big, big advocate for mental health. And if you guys did not know, today is actually National Mental Health Awareness Day. And Rare Beauty did a mental health impact fund. And if you guys go into Sephora today and buy a Rare Beauty, every single purchase from Rare Beauty, 100% of the proceeds actually go to the mental health awareness impact fund that Rare Beauty actually set up, or Selena Gomez actually set up, which I think is incredible because mental health, I feel like, is one of those things that people still really don't fully feel comfortable talking about. Like there's still like a stigma around it. And I don't understand why. Like there's a stigma around it. Like so many people out there are battling their own demons and we never really know what someone's going through. It's why I always try to, you know, be kind to everybody because you generally just don't know what someone is struggling with that day. You just don't know. So I think it's actually incredibly sweet that Rare Beauty is doing that. That's something I would love to do one day, is like have like a mental health awareness fund or like an impact fund, because I would just love to help those who do need help, because I know what it's like when you need help. I really, really, really do know what it's like when you need help. I mean, I just remember a couple years ago, and at that time, I didn't see the benefit of it until I got older. But like a couple years ago, I was almost Baker acted because my friends thought I was going to do, my friends thought I was going to hurt myself. So they actually did call the police on me, and I had to sit there for a couple hours and talk to the police, and they found out that I was okay. But at that time, I was so mad at my friends. I'm like, how dare you guys like betray my trust like that? And now looking back on it, I realized that they genuinely just had my back. They were just worried about me and everything. And I'm actually very grateful that happened, truly. It made me see who my real friends were and who were not like my real friends. You know what I mean? Like where we're going to be at there wise. Now we're going to go into my primer. I'm going to go into the Nakia Joy Cosmetics. This is the matte base primer right here. You guys actually can use code Allie. Oh my God. Look at that. Just shot right out. Like there's like a freaking solid piece right here. You guys can use my code Allie, which will save you guys 15% off. They did just actually launch these new pressed loose pigments. So I did a video long ago where I have reviewed all their loose pigments, and I really do love the Nakia Joy Cosmetics loose pigments. And now they have a pressed version of it, which I feel like the pressed version might actually be more beneficial for people out there compared to the loose, because it already does all the work for you. All you have to do is take a brush or a finger and put it on your lid, and it's just so beautiful. It has that same beautiful chrome shift to it, which I really do love. They did say they were going to send it to me, so as soon as it comes in, I will absolutely get a review up for you guys and kind of do a comparison between the loose. But I'm actually really excited for those. Those are really pretty. But I feel so bad because when they asked me to try out this product, I genuinely have been giving it a true honest test, and I just found myself getting oily with this. It doesn't have longevity the way that their other products do. So yeah, I don't know if they were very happy that I didn't like it, but at least they knew I was honest. So for foundation, we're going to go into the NYX. This is the Bare With Me Blur foundation. But yeah, so I've been having just like a rough time mentally, and it just is unfortunate because like whenever I get into like a slump like that, I just kind of close in on myself, and I just kind of self-isolate. And my biggest passions have always been like reading and stuff like that, but like I kind of like turned away from reading because I just needed a good distraction, because sometimes you just need to distract yourself from like life's problems. So I was just turning to my TV shows and video games, and because video games is a great escape. But it makes me feel a little bit bad because I absolutely miss reading. I really enjoyed telling you guys about all the new books that I was reading, and I kind of fell off. I kind of fell off reading for the last month and a half, but I'm definitely getting back into it because I am definitely getting a lot better. I have been very open and honest with my friends, like, hey, I haven't been doing the best, and you know what's actually, not that it's bringing me comfort, but my friends have actually come around and said, you know what, we're kind of struggling too. And so we've all just kind of been just leaning on each other and just being very open and vulnerable. And I was like, shit, I used to keep this shit to myself. And I'm like, why? I'm not the only one out there who might just be going through stuff. And it just was very nice, like being able to open up and talk to people and realize that like, you don't have to go through life's battle all on your own. You know what I mean? And also, this last couple months, I've actually started to reconnect with an old friend of mine who I actually haven't seen and talked to in 3 years. And it has been so incredible getting to get to know her again. You know, we were close friends for a very long time, and we just kind of fell off during COVID. And we just recently started reconnecting back in August, and we hung out for the first time yesterday, actually. And it was just so amazing because I got to see her for the first time in so long. I got to meet her baby, which I've never gotten to meet her baby before. And I was always so excited for her because I know how badly she's always wanted to be a mother. And she has the cutest little baby boy ever. And I got to like meet him. And it was truly such an incredible day. And it just, I don't know, I feel like life is slowly coming together, and I'm just really enjoying it. And I'm trying to find out where I kind of like fit in all this, because I have like 2 different worlds. I have 2 different worlds right now that are slowly kind of like combining together, and I'm just trying to find out where I fit in all of this and what type of like life's journey I want to partake on. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I feel kind of lost. I'm going to go into the Dominique Cosmetics concealer right here. You guys actually can use code Allie, save you guys 10% off. I feel kind of lost. I feel kind of lost on like what I want my future to be and what I want to do for my future. Because I could take 2 different paths right now, and I feel like I'm just like at this, I feel like I'm just standing on this cliff, and I'm deciding whether or not I should take the leap and jump off, or I should just stay on and know what life will be like, if that makes any sense. I feel like I'm not making sense, but yeah, I've been like thinking of so much lately about what I want my path in life to be, and what I want this next chapter and journey in my life to be. And I'm just trying to figure out what's going to be best for me. I don't know. I really don't know, because I can see both sides of what I want in life. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. I can see both sides of what I want in life. I just need to figure out which one is truly going to be the best path for me. And I'm not ready to talk about it yet. One day I will. It's just I'm not on that journey yet to discuss it. But I am just kind of deciding what I want to do in life, I guess. You know what's crazy is that, well, first off, that foundation, it's like supposed to be a freaking skin tint, right? Like a Blur With Me skin tint. But like this is like almost like a full coverage skin tint. Y'all see this? It's like a full coverage skin tint. It's kind of yellow though. I can't tell if it's me or my lights. I also have a freaking pimple that's developing right under here in my nose. You guys ever had that happen? Oh my god, it is so worse. Alright, so we're going to go into the concealer. I'm going to go into the NARS. This is the like Laguna bronzing cream. Oh, bitch, it smells so good. I actually got this, I think, in a Poshmark mystery box because I do have someone named Amy who reaches out occasionally and wants to know if she can send me one of her mystery boxes that she curates on Poshmark, and I absolutely love Amy's mystery boxes. They're high-end mystery boxes. They're like high-end makeup, and maybe you think, okay, well, how does this work? But she puts all like the newest products in there. She curates to your skin type, your skin tone. Oh my god, I freaking love Amy's mystery boxes. I should go buy another one because those are so freaking good. Oh, I've also been asked if I'm still on the journey to finding a job. I am. I'm still on the path of finding a job right now. I did have some things I did have some things going on for me, but unfortunately, those things are not really happening for me right now. I am kind of paused on being Cody's editor because he just has a lot going on in his life right now, but I'm sure I will resume at some point. And then I was doing like contracted work for a makeup brand, but that is no longer a thing, and I have no ill will towards that brand whatsoever. It just ended up not working out for either party, and that's completely fine for me. So yeah, I'm back on the grind of looking for jobs again. I think I might just like go to like a Sephora and apply there. I don't want to go to Ulta because I worked at Ulta before and I was not a fan, but I think I might just go honestly work at a Sephora, see what it's like. I'm going to go into the Nikki Joy Cosmetics pressed powder right here. Their loose powder is my absolute favorite. It is so freaking good. It is the best for like oily skin and large pores. Anyway, I am back on the grind of applying to jobs and whatnot. I've been looking online, and I'm actually going back and applying at Disney as well, seeing if I can get anything over there. So I'm back on that grind, guys. It just sucks because I have to like update my resume again. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the best at building a resume. And I'm being so cautious when being on LinkedIn because ever since I fell for that job scam, like, I don't know, I'm just so paranoid now. So freaking paranoid. I think that my base looks like shit. My god, it does not look good. Look at my nose. Like, look at my nose right here. It's might not have been the best combination to mix some of the products and mix together, but we did. So we're just gonna have to go with it. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the Florasis palette, just so I could do my under eye really fast to just like kind of like these shades right here to do like underneath. I'm trying to think of like what else is new that I haven't said anything about. I had like a whole list of I had a whole list of things I was gonna talk to you guys about, and now I'm just kind of like forgetting what that was. Okay, so for blush, we're gonna go into the Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is the pressed blush. It's buildable, silky soft, matte, and delivering with a pretty flush. It's in the shade called Pink Pop right here. I don't know what's going on with this brand. I forgot where I heard it at. I think someone told me that Jaclyn Cosmetics is actually up for purchase. Like, Jaclyn was offered to buy her brand back, and she actually said no. So I kind of wonder like what is going on with her brand. You guys know that one of my favorite lip liners is the Jaclyn Cosmetics like bourbon lip liners. So I would actually be really sad if this brand closing down. But at the same time, I kind of like get it as well because she made it very clear in her video that she no longer wants to be a brand owner, that she does not find the joy in being a brand owner. And not that I can understand because I've never been a brand owner, but running customer service for a little bit, I have a little sense of what it could be like a small little 10 cents of what it could be like running a brand. I really could. And I can imagine it's stressful, especially because like you're running 3 at one time. But I would hate for her to give up her cosmetics brand because I know how much she loves makeup. And she always was so good at putting on makeup and educating us on how to do stuff. And This is actually a really pretty color, by the way. I would just hate for her to like give up on her dreams, but it's something she's not passionate about. Like, I 100% respect it. I would just wonder like what would happen to Jaclyn Cosmetics. Would the name change? Would she sell her brand? Like, well, it's not her brand, technically Former owns it, but like what would happen? Would someone else buy it? Would it kind of the KVD, would someone else take over it? Like, what would happen to it? Or would it just completely shut down? Like, would Jaclyn Cosmetics completely shut down? If that's the case, oh, let me tell you, the way that I would run and stock up on the freaking bourbon lip liner. Oh, man, I would stock up on that. Okay, so for highlight, we're going to go into the Fenty Beauty. Oh my God, I almost dropped this. What is with me today? This is the Diamond highlighter. And I almost freaking dropped this. Okay, let me see. Oh my God. Do you guys see this? Ooh. For mascara, I'm actually going to mix the Hourglass, the Winky Lux, and the Lancome mascara because I have not worn these three in a hot minute. So we're going to mix all three together because, well, why not? I don't feel like putting on false lashes today. I generally just wanted to sit back, relax, and play with some makeup and just kind of like talk to you guys. So I feel like it's been a hot minute since I just sat down and just talked to you guys and told you guys kind of like what's up with my life. But like right now, I am just trying to figure out what it is I want to do in life, trying to find my place in all of this, and I'm trying to, you know, find a job. I'm trying to take care of myself, and yeah, I just wanted to be here and tell my friends. Alright, so this is the Hourglass foundation I'm putting on first. This is the Hourglass mascara I'm putting on first. It's not bad. Let's take a little bit of the Winky Lux, so extra, and put that on, kind of mix that in. I do love mixing my mascaras. Alright, and let's take the Lancome and top that off. So for lips, we're going to go into the Huda Beauty. This is the Lip Contour 2.0. It's in the shade called Pinky Brown. Very unique name. I've not heard that one before. But I've not tried a Huda Beauty lip liner ever. I got this in a BoxyCharm box, I believe. And I've never tried it before, so I'm actually really curious to see how I like it. Also, you're going to hear the alarm, people. I'm filming this early, and yet somehow it's every time I switch up my time going, okay, I'll film at like 9 o'clock in the morning. They're blow drying outside. They're leaf blowing. But if I was like, okay, let me film at 12, they're doing it then. I cannot win with these people. Okay, so let me go ahead and just line my lips. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Not like my favorite color. But it's definitely not bad either. Like, I really like how creamy it is and just glide it right on the lips. So now we're going to go in with the Makeup by Mario. This is the Bronze Glow. This is like their plumping lip serum right here. I think I would have gone with a different color. I'm not really sure if I like the color with the like eye color. I think I would have gone a little bit more like bronzy. I wonder if I have like a deeper shade. I think I do. This is Apricot Glow. No, not that shade. This is Plum, no. Bear, no. Well, maybe I can mix a little bit of Bear. No. If I had a bronzier shade, okay, I guess I don't. So this is like as bronzy as we get. It is definitely tingling a little bit. It's been a while since I've used it. So we're going to set the face with the Benefit Professional Setting Spray. And we're going to do a little bit of the e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist right here. Okay, this is the final look. Alrighty guys, and this is the final look. Like I said, it's been a minute since I've done a Shop My Stash, like an actual Shop My Stash. And I have to say, I'm not really disappointed with a lot of the items. I kept them for a reason because I remember I did a declutter back in August and I kept these items and I kept saying I wanted to retry them. I will say the only product that I did not like is the Merit Beauty, like Solo Shadow. For me, this was just like an eye primer, like just a nice brown eye primer. I would never just use this as a solo shadow. It was creamy, but then it kind of dried down a little bit, but still kind of creamy. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like the consistency. I don't like the texture. I don't think this is an eyeshadow. I think it's more just like an eyeshadow base in my personal opinion. I don't think it's worth purchasing. But everything else I really did enjoy. I think the only thing I wouldn't do is just kind of mix the NYX Blurring Primer with the Nikia Joy Cosmetics Matte Primer. I don't think I'd mix these two together. But I did really like the bronzer. The blush from Jaclyn is actually really, really nice. It's a really pretty blush. I like the Floracious palette. I thought that was really nice. And I think those are the only like new products I tried. Oh, and the Huda Beauty liner. It's a pretty liner. I definitely get a different shade, but I really like the consistency of it. But everything else I've already been trying. Everything else I've already tried before. I just wanted to retry it again. And I have nothing bad to say about anything else. I really do enjoy these products. It's why I kept them. But yeah, I just want to do like a simple like get ready with me / like shop my stash. So thank you guys so much for just being here and like listening to my life sort of, even though I kind of just said random things. I didn't have like a full story to tell. My life has just been chaotic recently. It's just been chaotic, and I'm slowly getting it back together, and I'm actually really looking forward to the future. So I wanted to let you guys know that there has been some scammers on my channel, by the way. I've been notified by quite a few of you guys that you guys have been contacted by a YouTube account claiming to be me with a really weird phone number. Please, please, please do not fall for it, because my DMs are full right now of everybody saying, oh my God, I texted this number. Was it you? I thought you said don't text you. Guys, one, I would never give out my phone number. Like, I just wouldn't. Secondly, I would never like have a Telegram or WhatsApp account or have you guys message me. I would be messaging you from my account. So please do not fall for it. And this is why I don't really like doing giveaways anymore, because this keeps happening more and more and more, and YouTube does nothing about it. So that might be the last giveaway I do physically on a video, because I've really enjoyed doing my giveaway on my lives. I think the live giveaways are where it's at. It's so fun to interact with you guys. It's so fun to see all the comments just fly by the screen. Like when I did my offer giveaway, that was such an incredible time for me. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. And that's what I want to keep doing moving forward. It's just doing a live giveaway, because one, you guys know that it's me physically giving it to you. It's not a scam or anything like that. You guys won't fall for anything. And then I get to see the live reaction of the winner, and I just get to hang out, interact with you guys. So with that being said, I do have a birthday giveaway coming up on my birthday, October 26th. It is a Thursday. I will be going live here on YouTube at 7 p.m. Eastern time, where I'll be giving away 5 mystery boxes for my birthday of all the makeup that I got in PR that I'm just not going to use, or just want to go ahead and pass along to you guys. I have 5 boxes worth of makeup for you guys, and it's just my way of just saying thank you guys so much for being here, and a big happy birthday to me. Let me give you guys some gifts. So please come hang out for that live, and just know that's how my giveaways are probably going to be done from this point on, because I'm just so tired of the scammers. I'm so tired of people falling for it. I feel so bad every single time. So yeah, I just wanted to say that, because my DMs are full right now. People saying they texted that number and are wondering where their prize is, or if they have to pay for something. And I'm just like, oh my God, no. So like I said, if you guys head over to Rare Beauty or Sephora right now, they're doing 100% of the proceeds to the mental health awareness, because it is mental health awareness day today. Make sure you guys check on your friends, check on your loved ones. A simple hello, how are you, or just an I love you goes so far. Believe me, trust me, it does go so far when someone checks on you. So make sure you check on your loved ones today, because you just never know what someone's going through. And yeah, I just want to say I love you guys. You guys are so amazing. You guys have had such a positive impact on my life, and I'm just beyond grateful for you guys. So with that said, guys, that is it for today's video. Tomorrow's video will be me testing out all new makeup that I got in PR. I'm so excited to do that for you guys. We had some new ones today, but we have full face tomorrow to show off for you guys. But so make sure you guys come back for that. But with that said, that is it for another episode of Vlog-O-Ween. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 4 to 5 videos every single week. Oh no, I don't. Oh my God, I'm so used to saying that. I post almost every single day in the month of Vlog-O-Ween. Make sure you guys head over to my other channels, R for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful page members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in my very next video. Bye. 100% the dough, 100% of the go. Fuck. I just don't want to like lose my see if I can get anything over there. It's just like, see if I can get anything over there. Please stay, please, so please come back. So please, yeah, guys, that is it for today's video. It's kind of all over the place. It's kind of all over the place. So yeah, guys, that's it for today's video.